Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Riemann Difference. If you know anything about this group is filled with education. And today it is education regarding the Expert Line Experience Kit. So I'm going to hold it up here. First and foremost, please, I don't see any comments right now. So let me know where you're watching from. And if you're watching on the replay, just put hashtag replay and please tag the planner that invited you here. So I'm hoping I'm in the right group. I just don't see any action. So I'm just going to keep talking because I don't want to waste any time or anybody else's time as well. So my name is Kimberly Weimer. I found Riemann back in like early April when I saw some of my friends' skin, and I quickly said, "What are you doing? What's happening?" And they proceeded to tell me about Korean skincare. And so I started using it, and within a day, I noticed a difference. So if you've been using Riemann for a while, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of keep the ball rolling. I still don't see any comments, so I'm hoping that's just maybe Facebook keeping me from seeing them, as they do. So what I'm here to do is I'm here to demonstrate the Expert Ritual, the Experience Kits. And I was just on a call. We just received a large shipment. Riemann just received a large shipment of Experience Kits. So they're stocked up. This is a really great way in order to get started with Riemann, with the full ritual, or to travel. It's great travel sizes. So this is what the Expert Ritual looks like. Okay, so it has 7 steps, and I'm gonna walk you through. It's hard because it's a little blurred. I'm going to walk you through all 7 steps, and also gives you the instructions of how you do each step, and then just the ingredients, basically what you can expect from the ingredients in each step. Now, step number 1 with the Expert Ritual Experience Kit starts with the active cleanup powder. I just went to my bathroom to be able to record this in my bathroom, only to find out that the lighting was just awful. And so I don't have a sink nearby. So what I thought I would do is just show you the best that I can about how to use the active cleanup powder. Now, this is an exfoliant, okay? So if you notice dry skin, if you notice that maybe your makeup is not laying well on your face, those are 2 indications that you need to exfoliate. Maybe it's starting to separate on your face, but everybody should be exfoliating at least 1 to 2 times a week. Some people's skin can tolerate it more. What I love about the active cleanup powder is it is a gentle exfoliant. So exfoliants can come in all forms. I mean, even when you use a washcloth, it is actually a form of exfoliation. Okay. But back in the day, we would think of exfoliants as like, it almost felt like a pebble on your face. Those can be very harsh on the skin, which then compromises the skin barrier, which goes against everything that Korean beauty means. I mean, Koreans they pride themselves on healing the skin barrier, nourishing the skin at its deepest levels. And that is what Riemann does, especially because of those 2 hero ingredients, the Jeju Energy Lava Water and the Giant Byung Pool, which are exclusive to Riemann. So here's step 1 is the active cleanup powder. It comes out because it is actually a powder, okay? You will run this under water, okay? And then I like to wash it, like move my hands together, and it foams up. And then you'll wash your face with it, okay? So this is step 1. It will foam up. So you can feel the porous a little bit, but then it ends up getting really, really smooth on your face, more like a soap. Okay, maybe I'll throw it over my left shoulder for good luck. Okay, so 1 to 2 times a week with the active cleanup powder. Now, I do want to say something. The one piece of this experience kit that I really wish was in there was a regular cleanser, because with an exfoliant, yes, 1 to 2 times a week. I wouldn't recommend overdoing the exfoliant. So I recommend adding the Snow Enzyme Cleanser to your purchase if you're going to grab an experience kit. It's $25. It lasts a very long time, and your face will truly never feel as clean as it does when you use this product. I thought cleansing my skin, cleanser is a cleanser. That it's an enzyme cleanser. You place this on your skin, dry, massage. Double cleansing is great. We also have an oil cleanser that you could use first with the Snow Enzyme Cleanser. But either way, prior to the experience kit, I would recommend grabbing a regular cleanser, because step 1 is the active cleanup powder, which is an exfoliant. Let's move on to step 2. Okay, now nothing like me loving to do my skincare at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a form of self-care. I look forward to doing it, and it doesn't matter how many steps. It really only takes minutes. So step 2 is the Viaton Oil Mist. So this is part water, part oil. So you want to shake it. You have to mix it up. It's like salad dressing. You don't keep your oil and vinegar separate before you put it on your face, because you're going to get all the vinegar, right? You want to mix it up. So the reason that it's an oil water mixture is because it's going to help hydrate and it's going to help moisturize. So when you think of the 3 pillars of beauty that Rimmon kind of prides itself on, it's hydrate, moisturize, protect. Cleanse, hydrate, protect. Gosh, Kim, get it right. And so this is part of the hydrate. So the cleanse was the active cleanup powder on the cleanser. Now we're starting in the hydrate. So we're going to shake it up. I like to cover my hair because it does have oil water mixture. And then we're just going to spray a little bit of that on. So yeah, so this is going to be combining like the moisture from the oil and the hydration. The water is the Jeju Energy Lava Water, which has all of those fabulous minerals in it to be able to start penetrating the skin, starting to plump it up, and give you that Rimmon glow. All right, so what I have found is this does not take very long at all to dry or kind of set into your skin. And then we're gonna jump on to my husband's favorite product, which is the calming gel. Okay, so the calming gel has that damask rose water in it, which helps with any inflammation, any redness. It also has those tiny 24 karat gold flecks in it, which also helps with inflammation if you have rosacea, redness. If you have a teen, this combination right here, the snow cleanser and the calming gel, it's ideal, 2 steps, and it really helps with acne. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the calming gel, place it in the quadrant, basically the 4 corners and any excess on my nose. This is really great to rub on a burn if you have any burns or anything like that. And then you're going to feather that in lightly. Now, one little piece of advice is try to always move in an upward motion. And I try to use like the fingers that you have a little bit of, like, they're just less, they're lighter weight, those last, your ring finger, your pinky, in order to move the product through. I have always, since day one, put the product all the way up underneath my eyes, okay? I have never even had any problem with rubbing it on my eyelids. If you have overly sensitive eyelids, you might not want to do that, but I have found all of these products are so gentle We don't have a separate eye cream, but yet the darkness under my eyes have lightened almost to the point where I don't even need to color correct underneath my eyes with makeup anymore because they're so light. And that's because I take the products all the way up under my eyes. So let your planner that invited you here tag them so that they know that you're watching this video. The experience kits right now, because they got a new supply of them, they're $100. If you're in Canada, I believe I want to say $139. All right. Okay, now we're going to start into the duo. All right. So this is the booster and the serum, or otherwise known as Boo Say Boo. Okay, so again, the hero ingredients are primarily in these two products. It's the Jeju, mostly Jeju Energy Lava Water. And the booster, again, is a spray. Don't really need to shake it. It's just a habit of mine. I do anyway. Kind of hold my hand up here, any loose hair, or put a headband on. Okay, and I have a stiff neck, but typically I will spray up a little bit higher so that all of the water kind of falls downward instead of outward. So just hold your chin up a little bit, spray down so that the spray comes down. And typically at night, if I'm going to be doing this would be the time that I would go brush my teeth. All right, because I want the booster to be able to set in and soak in just a little bit. And then we're going to move on with the serum. Okay, so the idea behind the Boo Say Boo booster, serum, and then we're going to seal it all in with the booster is because it is water. Water goes into the air. You lose a lot of it through evaporation. So we're going to hydrate. We're going to seal that hydration in, and then we're going to rehydrate on top of it. So now I'm going to take the serum. And the full experience kit, what I'm using right now, I have been traveling with since September the 2nd. Okay, so 6 weeks. And each time, I would say the full experience kit, to be safe, lasts about 3 weeks to a month. Now, again, it has to do with how you use the products, obviously, right? But the way that I'm using them now, I would say 3 weeks to a month. And I go ahead and put 1, 2, 3, and then I can, so I can save a little bit of product. I'm just going to carry some of that serum to my nose, to my chin, and all over my face. Okay. Now, again, you want to make sure that you're just doing that really gently. And you're spreading that serum all over. Okay. We don't want to forget about our neck. Might even want to give yourself a shot of booster on your neck, your chest. Okay, if you have sun damage on your chest like I do your chest as well. You'd be amazed at how helpful just a little bit of hydration on your chest. A difference, those wrinkles, those chest wrinkles that you end up waking up with, they will lighten, vanish, or lessen. All right, so now I put the serum on there. That's going to soak in just a little bit. Sometimes I have seen other people have one of those mini fans just to hold over your face, but giving it just an ample time, just a couple of minutes to be able to soak in. And the other thing that the booster and the serum do is they help to be able to lighten hyperpigmentation. And these are truly the two, like if you have hyperpigmentation, your planner is going to say, well, then you probably need the Boo Say Boo. So this has made the biggest difference in my hyperpigmentation. I used to have a really dark line right up here at my hairline, and I'll put a before and after of mine in the caption or in the comments when I upload this so that you can see the difference in how far my hyperpigmentation has come. All right, so I can still feel it's a little sticky, but that's okay. Okay, it's just not wet. And now we're going to booster again. Oh my gosh, my stiff neck. And then we're going to let that dry. All right, so for me, this is a morning and night routine. Some people will not opt to do the active powder in the morning and the night. Again, I do it at night twice a week. That's recommended. And then cleansing at night, double cleansing preferred, okay? You want to make sure, so the first cleanse would always like remove the makeup and the dirt, kind of bring it to the surface. The second cleanse will wash it away. I personally don't cleanse at all in the morning. I did at the beginning, and then I just kind of didn't. I think it kind of just depends on your skin. But know that that's an option, that you don't have to cleanse in the morning, but it's totally okay. It's a matter of just figuring out what works for you. All right, so I can tell now that the booster has kind of soaked in. It's still just a little tacky. All right. Now, what you may notice at the very beginning of starting this ritual is that you feel like your face might be tacky, might be sticky, might be too wet. All right. A lot of times that is because your skin is having a tough time of absorbing it. And that's because of the condition of your skin. But the better the condition of your skin, the more it will soak in the products better. It's kind of like that analogy with like a wet washcloth. And when you first put water on a dry one that's been hanging over your shower for a while, and you first put water on it, it takes a while for the water to actually soak in. But once you have a wet washcloth, you can add more water to it and the water just seeps right in. So if you feel like early on, it's just staying on top of your skin, just give it time. It's doing its job. All right, on to the active cream. So finishing up those 3 pillars, cleanse, hydrate. So all of those other steps other than cleansing, that was part of the hydration process. Now we're working on the protection process. So now we have the active cream, which looks, let me get my active cream. Guys, remember, I have been using this since the beginning of April. I still have this much left. So it really just depends on the person and how much you want on your face, how much you prefer, and how much of a difference you want early on, okay? Because obviously the more active cream that you use early on, the better the results, or maybe I should say the quicker the results versus extending it over a period of time. And either one is okay, all right? So active cream, there is a little, I don't have it here. It doesn't come with this in the kit, but there is a little scooper that you can get. I'm just gonna use my ring finger. It's just me, I wash my hands, all right? And then I'm just going to put it in the quadrant plus on my nose. Now, active cream is pretty thick, as it should be. Like, it feels like a true night cream. And what ends up happening is as it starts to soak up in the skin, what you'll actually feel on your skin is the glycerin. Glycerin does amazing things for the skin, but sometimes it can feel heavy. I never minded it, but some people might. And then after it has a chance to be able to soak in for a while, if you still feel it's heavy, you can always take oh my gosh, my neck. You can always take like a cloth or even a Kleenex and just lightly dab the glycerin off if you feel that way. I love the feeling. Like, if you don't go to bed looking like a glazed donut, are you even really doing your job? Now, for me, and during the day, it depends if you're a makeup wearer or how much time between doing your skincare in the morning and you putting on your makeup. I forgo the active cream if I'm going to be putting my makeup on within the hour of doing this. If it's later on, hours in the day, I absolutely will moisturize in the morning, but that's entirely up to you. If there is something from this box that's going to help with dark under eyes, it is this product, okay? Dark under eyes, you can take it all the way up underneath of your eyes. All right, so we finish up with the BB cream. So the BB cream is very light. All right, it's light on the skin, it's lightweight. It is just a product that if you want to use a sunscreen, you can, and not moisturize with the active cream, you can do that. Or you're also gonna get the BB cream for during the day. It is, I'm gonna show it to you here. This is the color of it. I use very little amount because it's light on my skin right now with my tan. But once you add, and look at the little glow that it gives, it's so beautiful. Once I add my bronzer and contour, then it all kind of blends together, but I love the glowy finish. So all of these things will come into your experience kit. 8 steps. You'll get to try it for a month-ish. They've just got a brand new shipment. Make sure that you reach out to your planner. I'll show you the box. Such a cool box. This is what the experience kit looks like. This is the Expert Ritual. This is what it looks like. All the directions are right up here in the order of which you apply. The bottles are all beautiful. They, the caps all are very tight. I didn't experience any leakage or anything as I traveled with these. So if you need a traveling set, this is definitely the way to go. And one more thing, because we are stocked up on these right now, I don't know of anybody who's early Christmas shopping. If anybody is early Christmas shopping, I have some friends who have already started. This is a great Christmas gift, especially for the person who loves skincare or for the person who has everything. But, so if you have any questions, I'm trying to see if I don't see any comments. So and maybe I'll answer them after I upload the video because sometimes Facebook doesn't allow me to answer questions or allow me to see them. But I would be happy to answer any that you may have. Again, tag your planner that invited you here and ask them for their shopping link if you're interested in the experience kit for the Expert Ritual. My name is Kimberly Weimer. I forgot to tell you that I'm 55, but Riemann, I feel, has turned back the clock. You guys have a great day. See you soon.